You've been sentenced to 7 years for smoking on your ex and having these bitches too turned up.
Bitch, I be the ones who got the motion in this brand new car. Been the whip is crack stolen. I be smoking on my ex and it's the pack that got me choking.
Is there anything you want to promote before we sign off?
Yeah, this new tape that's about to drop called X Woodpack, smoking on my motherfucking ex. That, bro, I'm choking right now with this Nigolo.
So that is like the craziest shit I've ever heard, because it sounds like you're not just making it up for no reason. It sounds like everything you make has relatability to your life or some relevance. Are we supposed to talk about this? Is this like something, like a conversation we're supposed to be having? Okay, what the hell happened? Like, what is that? Like, why? I'm pretty sure that means, if I break it down, that you smoked your ex, which means that he doesn't exist right now.
Long as a bitch got legs, I stand on everything I said. I be smoking on my ex. That relationship is dead. I don't never feel the shade, but I see bitches got a shed. I ain't worried about my ex. I put that pussy on his head. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, dead ass nigga, like, you're dead. Like, dead. That shit dead as fuck. Dead.
Are we talking about like literally, or are we talking figuratively? I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Lord did tell me not to talk about it.
Okay, you shouldn't talk about things like that on a podcast.
But fuck them. We rich.
Okay.
Nigga, what y'all gonna do? Look at his face.
Wait.
He like, let me drink some water.
There's certain podcasts that I think this would work on. Okay, well, expand. Okay, well,
you the first person to talk about it with me too.
I'll take.
You
this is the first time
news.
I'm breaking those kind of walls.
Breaking
We'll talk about some serious stuff for a second. Was it like an abusive relationship or something? Did it get to the point where like you had no choice?
Yeah, it's like you ain't got no choice. Like, sometimes you really don't have a choice. Like, I know females that never had a choice, and they was just dude popping up and threatening the whole family, and you know, and you know where people live. And I think about it, I'm like, you know where my loved ones live? You gotta go. You got to go. Especially if you got the audacity to threaten them. What? You threatening my people? Everybody gonna die. Oh, is we? I'm gonna show you what it bees like.
That's the trippy part I always see. Like, if somebody has an attempt on your life one time, but you love that person, it's like you never know when's the next time it could happen. You always I always trip out about that.
You gotta get them, or they gonna get you. You gotta take them out. You gotta take them out. And it just is what it is. Like, if somebody make an attempt on your life, or even make any weird ass type of threatening weirdo, like you make like even the type of weird ass little comments that people be like, nigga, I smoke your stupid ass. What you mean you would smoke me? Like, nigga, why is you playing like that, nigga? Why is you? I'm not like I be playing with my niggas like I beat your ass. If you do some good shit, like I play with my niggas all the time. Like my producers and all the people I love. Like when they do some great shit, I should beat your ass, nigga. You too great. Like, you feel me, on some funny. But niggas smoke you, or like playing with my life. If I gotta question you, and I gotta worry about if you'll make a move against me. Even like if you will slime me for my bitch, you will take my life. If you will slime me for my nigga, you will take my life. If you'll do any or you'll do some shit, like if you'll do any type of just straight, like, you'll take my life.
Yeah. And
I gotta move on you before you move on me. Hey, what Medea say? I get them. I'ma get your ass, get you, nigga, because I'm not going.
So one thing that I do have to ask is, like, how are you not afraid of, like, police, or did they, like, side with you on it? Or, like, how did you evade, like, any type of, like, consequence, basically?
Well, we gonna find that out on September 23rd.
Okay. So you have to go to court and everything and handle all that, basically.
Bro, I was just in the courtroom. Like, they cloned Tyrone.
Wait, a Netflix movie with Jamie Foxx? Oh, I didn't watch it
They
yet.
clone him. They
But don't ruin the movie.
The dude that got smoked wasn't even him, bruh. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, you made
bro.
a mistake in the person that you...
No, I'm trying to tell you. He came back.
Okay, this is the most confusing thing that has ever happened in the history of this podcast. I'll give you that one for sure. That's my word, so it's stamped.
Certified. I'm telling you, bro. The nigga was cloned, bruh. Like, bro, it's in our food. It's in our water. Look.
Something's happening right now. I'm trying to have a field day with it now, but it's...
You are. You don't even know you is.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Fiji Water is not sponsoring.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. They trying to kill us.
All the way from LA.
I'm trying to tell you. They trying to... What? This shit in everything you, like, drink, eat. They're trying to get us. And that's how I knew that wasn't the nigga that got smoked, that it was a whole nother nigga. Like,
Right.
I'm telling you. And then he came back.
So he came back. That's a good thing.
But he ain't here, though. Like,
All right, look, we're going to sign off. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. High-low visuals is shooting these productions. Tanda God, Rocky Bad is in the
oh,
building.
my mama. Yeah.
We're out.
Hey, we smoking on bro tonight.
Shalom. I would like to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Rakakwadash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, pushing this word out across the four corners of the world. And this is an article from ktvu.com. And the title says, Local Rapper Shot and Killed, Reports. And this article was published on July the 14th, 2024. And it says, a woman was killed in Oakland Saturday afternoon, according to police. Friends tell KTVU that the victim is Oakland rapper Tan the God. Oakland rapper Mr. Fab also posted on his Instagram Sunday about her death. The friend, who owns a boutique in Berkeley, said Tan the guy was a customer before becoming a friend. She says she's heartbroken over the shooting. Mr. Fab claimed on his account that he was supposed to be where Tan the guy was when she was killed. Footage from the shooting shows broken glass from a car and a hole in the back window. The Oakland Police Department confirmed they responded to a shooting in the 4000 block of Telegraph Avenue around 5 p.m., but did not confirm the identity of the victim. They said the victim was declared dead in a hospital. Another victim was injured during the shooting, but was last reported to be in stable condition. So yeah, there you have it. The so-called black woman you saw at the beginning of this video, she's considered as a rapper within Oakland, California. And just from that portion of the video you saw, she's very proudful. She's masculine at that. And she felt like she was untouchable. Because some years ago, as you heard from that interview, she unalived her ex-boyfriend, allegedly due to domestic abuse. So therefore, she unalived him. So instead of being a domestic violence victim, she was proudly boasting and celebrating about unaliving him, especially through interviews and songs. And her ego became so inflated that she came out with a song called It's Woodpack. And within the world of black culture, and by the way, which is a total death blow to the nation of Israel, the biblical Israelites, because it promotes a lifestyle of the wages of sin, which is anti-Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. So within black culture, that word pack, under the genre of music called hip hop, and more so drill rap, that word pack is a very denigrating word. It's very disrespectful and insulting to the so-called opposition. So when they say they smoking on a pack, pretty much they're showing insults by stating they smoking on somebody. Again, in a very disrespectful tone. So on Tan the God's single cover for ex-Wood Pack, you can see that she's sitting on top of a man that's portraying to be her ex-boyfriend, and his head is shaped like the burning of a cigarette or a blunt. So as you can see through the spirit, she was very powerful in the way she was moving after unaliving her so-called boyfriend. And according to the true words of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, which is biblical prophecies, you can see that spirit of pride is very dominating within this American society and really throughout the whole world, and especially upon the weaker vessel, which are these women. So this is 2 Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries should be done to them that in the latter time should dwell in the world. And those miseries goes into just that state of mental and emotional distress, sufferings, pain, all types of woes. And the reason behind it, because they have walked in great pride, which is a characteristic that Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi really dislikes. And more so, they hate it. And that takes me right to Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things do Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. Verse 17, a proud look. And within that interview, as you saw at the beginning of this video, that local Oakland rapper by the name of Tan the God, she displayed that characteristic. And by doing such a thing, by unaliving her boyfriend at the time, she thought she was going to capitalize off that so-called street credit, because that's something that's rewarded or celebrated within black culture. And on top of that, she was a part of a rap group called EBK, which means Everybody Killers. So going back right here, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Verse 18, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and running to mischief. And in her defense, okay, let's just say she was getting beat on or whatever, and she had to protect herself in that situation. So she would be considered as a victim of domestic violence. But she really thought that she could capitalize off that by bragging, celebrating about unaliving her boyfriend, so she could probably sell more records or get more recognized unto the world. And you cannot forget about gaining so-called street cred. So the energy that she was putting forth out there, which was, of course, negative, toxic energy, it came back around on her in a full spectrum, which is judgment of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. And that takes me right to Ecclesiasticus 5 verse 13. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man, in this case a woman, is his or her fall. And the scriptures advises us to not be hasty with thy tongue, like running off at the mouth, especially these women and also these so-called men nowadays that have these feminine attributes or vibrations. They're very quick to run off at the mouth, speaking on things that they should not to, especially being on camera. And within that interview, that guy who interviewed her, he asked her, what about the lawyer? Like, should you be talking about this case? And especially if it's an ongoing type of case or investigation, that's a very big problem within the so-called black community. They do not have no discipline with their tongue and wonder why this so-called karma, which are the divine judgments of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, come into their lives. So therefore, honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. And again, this can be aimed for women as well. So therefore, in her fall. And that takes me right to Proverbs 18 verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it should eat the fruit thereof. So by running off at the mouth and not utilizing wisdom when it's time for you just to shut up and being more inclined to hear rather than talking, that special gift alone can save a lot of people, especially a lot of Israelites. Because within black culture, especially under this establishment of a matrix, which is America, Babylon the Great, we pretty much were taught speak before thinking, which is a carnal mindset. And as it's stated within the scriptures, a carnal mind is enmity with Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, because that promotes the wages of sin. So instead of speaking before thinking, Through the Spirit, we're supposed to be more inclined to thinking before speaking. So death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. And these are the consequences of going off at the mouth, like pridefully going off at the mouth. In this case, with this rapper, Tan the God. She thought it would be cool by attracting more clout by dissing the dead, which is a norm within this so-called drill rap, and not utilizing wisdom, in reality, common sense. Like this particular person that you unalive, more than likely he has loved ones, and they probably felt some type of way with all that dissing you was doing within your interviews and your songs. So therefore, that negative energy you was putting forth out there, you had to eat the fruit of your doings, which was her downfall. She unalive somebody by the gun, and that divine judgment came in full spectrum on July the 13th, 2024. So call her LORD YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI for that. So that pretty much concludes the lesson. Hopefully you all is edified, you all stay strong, keep pushing forward. Shalom.
Bad bitches bout to bust it wide up. We need a pick me ass bitch, and we the ones that got some motion in this brand new car. Finna whip it like it's stolen. I be smoking on my ex, and it's the pack that got me choking.